we have a request from Caleb Bachman. Can you guys give your picks for the Big 12 this week? You should do and make a segment designated each week for your Big 12 picks. I'm not really good at predictions. I admit that up front. I sometimes let maybe even, I don't know. But let's do it for today.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
For Caleb.
Is
he in the hospital or something?
I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
We're just, let's go.
Do you want us to hit a home run, too?
Iowa State at Baylor.
Going Iowa State.
Iowa State.
And I'll go with Iowa State as well. All right. See, now, a lot of you that want to sometimes talk about who we are or what we cover, we don't pick Baylor probably half the time. It depends on who they are.
We do the midway game tonight. We won't be saying we and us and that stuff either, but whatever.
West Virginia at Oklahoma.
I'm going OU.
OU? Okay. Texas Tech at UT.
Go Texas.
I'll Texas.
All right, me too. Now, this is the one that's intriguing. Kansas State at Oklahoma State.
The Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Power Cat all the way.
I'm gonna go. You know what? We got to do something different here.
Well, I mean, we're just being smart, all of us.
But see, Oklahoma State, they'll win this one, and then they'll
They're very underwhelming to me. I mean, defense is good, but I'm just not. They won that game last week because of a whistle.
Yeah, I mean, they did. I mean, they won because of a whistle, and outside of that, they've been wholly unimpressive. So, I'm not buying any Spencer Sanders stock. I know and understand he'll probably make some plays to win some game this year. Maybe it's against Baylor, and I'll see it up close in person. Doesn't really matter, but I'm just not impressed by them, and I think they're a good team. That's a bowl team. That's this, but I don't think they're like somebody you're worried about raising the Big 12 trophy at the end of the year, which they should be, quite honestly. But it is what it is.
SMU at TCU.
TCU.
This is boring.
Yeah,
but this was a weekend where there are 2 or 3 games that I almost hope for the Big 12's sake they flip, in some way. And then Kansas at Duke.
Yeah, I guess I got to go
I'm
Duke.
taking Duke, no question about it.
So we don't have any at all, and that's why we also have been getting your feedback on the chat room as well. From the 620, thank you guys for answering my question, praying for a miracle this weekend, talking about Kansas and Duke from the 620.
Hey, that'd be great. Yeah. I just don't think they have enough in the tank to be able to pull that off. And admittedly, I don't know a ton about Duke football, so I know that they're 2-1 or something like that right now, and so that's the last time I think I worried about them or spent much time thinking about them. Daniel Jones was the quarterback years ago.
And
they were playing Baylor. Yeah. Outside of that, I have no reason really to keep up with Duke football. But I saw Kansas last week, and I can't imagine there's too many teams that are lower than them. So I mean that respectfully. I think there's progress being made, and Leipold will get that thing turned around. But it's going to take a ton of time. They just have to give him that time. But
he didn't start on January 1st either. So they're already with a new coach, which is usually you're behind all the people who come back with the same coach, and then add on to that the fact that he starts in May or whenever he did after Les Miles had to leave.
He started after spring ball was already done.
So spring ball's over, so they didn't have any of that. So they're behind everybody. Look, the high school team we do Midway, their coaching staff changed really, really late. And before the first game, I asked a couple of coaches. And he said, "Look, I wish we had 3 more weeks." Which, if you think about it, like that 3 more weeks would be the 3 weeks that everybody got for spring ball. At the 6A level. So that time matters because it's time that you can chalk up to doing the basic things of this is what we call this play. This is what we call this formation. This, as opposed to now you have to do that later where everybody else has been working on all this time and they know. So it's the little things and you can't really game prep as much. You have to take time away to do things, just your basic install.
Interesting.